All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing Podcast, episode 286 with Ryan Lippity Lipson. I'm your host, Mr. Golfballing. So we were watching iCarly the other night, and it makes me really hate just the whole intro before the show. But welcome back, or welcome. It's Tuesday, December 9th. And how are you, Ryan?
I'm doing well. I think it's crazy that it's already December. I feel like this year has just flown by.
I know. The year didn't count. Has been really, really fast.
It's weird, man. I feel like I didn't play as much golf as I should have this year. Beginning of the year was
right there
off
with you.
Start. Yeah, you're in a different world. I don't even know. I don't know how you operate mentally without playing golf more than once every 3 months. You're on like a quarterly schedule.
It really pisses me off. It's it's really irking me because I'm not feeling inspired with the pod, YouTube, the Instagram. The pros are in their off season, so I am too. I'm gearing up. I was at the range this afternoon. I actually wanted to play today, but I woke up at like 11. That was definitely not happening. The whole 5 o'clock dark thing is super whack as well. But I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it really makes it tough. I play a lot more 4:30, 5 o'clock. I mean,
Yeah, you do.
You could play 18. I mean, there's days where if the fort was open, we could squeak in 3-hour round, no problem. Now it's like I got to get off at 3:30 if I want to get 9 in, and that's pushing it.
Mm-hmm. Do you Yeah, so what do you do? Like, or just like Saturday, Sunday?
I didn't even play Sunday this past weekend. I was just lazy and hung out.
You wanted to watch Seahawks Falcons?
Yeah, that was mainly on the top of my list of things I would never fucking tune into. I haven't watched the Falcons game in 3 weeks.
Well, I watched it. I watched it so you didn't have to.
Thanks.
First half was pretty solid. It was like 6-6. I was kind of sweaty because Packers Bears was 4:30, and I had Jags Colts on the big TV. I'm thinking this is the money match game, and then Danny Dimes goes down. But yeah, I was watching the Seahawks for what I assumed an easy win, but you guys gave them a good half.
Yeah, y'all had a good game. That was a good win.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I wish I could relive that Packers Bears, the whole thing, all the way to the interception. That was actually phenomenal. One of the better days. Of course, the Hero World Challenge. Hideki Matsuyama pulls it off. I was kind of hoping Alex Norman was going to win it, but he didn't. And Hideki pulls it away. I think he's won a Hero as well.
That was a hell of a shot on the playoff hole.
Yeah.
Just darts it to 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I did call Scotty earlier in the week. Like, Scotty wasn't even playing well, and I just assumed that he'd find a way to shoot a few under on Sunday and win, but was not the case.
Yeah. 64. How old do you think Hideki Matsuyama is?
Shit. I'm going to say 43.
Jesus Christ, dude. He's 33.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that pretty surprising?
Dude, I feel like that's false. Did you get had by Google AI?
No, I'm on the app. How old do you think Sepp Straka is?
He's young. He's like 27.
Dude, he's 32.
Is he really?
Yeah.
God bless, dude. And I say young. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. How about Alex Norman?
God, dude, I don't want to embarrass myself for
the 17th ranked golfer in the world.
39.
Wow, phenomenal guess. He's 43. I would have never thought Alex Norman's 39.
I know he's been around for a hot minute, so
I would have hammered like 32. All right, final one. How old do you think JJ Spawn is?
He's got to be mid-30s, 34,
Yeah,
35.
he's 35.
Yeah. That's just solely based on how he looks because I feel like he ages or has aged. And I know he hadn't been out there for more than a few years, but was older when he came to. So
You're born in 89?
I was born in 89, man. I'm an old man.
He's born in 90. So he's got you by a little bit.
That is wild.
So I watched a little bit of this, and I saw Wyndham Clark was pissed at the course and the conditions, and everybody hates Wyndham Clark. I still very much like Wyndham Clark. I don't have an issue with him at all.
Just from his Oakmont shenanigans?
I think that's why everybody hates him. That's it. Well, he's not an easy watch, too. When he's doing bad, he's throwing shit. That's not a great look, but I get it.
I'm about to say, I can't say shit. I've been there.
Like, I can't knock on him for that.
I made the best par of my life Saturday with 2 topped hybrids.
Two topped hybrids back to back.
I had a pipe to driver down the. It's a 580.
Oh, it's par 5.
Yeah, 580-yard par 5. Smoke a driver downwind, top a hybrid, top another hybrid, hit a 60-degree about 6 feet and made it.
Wow.
I walked out of there and they're like, "What'd you have, bogey?" And I was like, surprisingly, I somehow still made a 5.
Right on. Where'd you play?
We played at Webb's Reserve out in Babcock. Got paired with
that.
It's their new course. It opened probably.
Oh, no way.
Beginning of the year. Me and Mitch got paired with arguably 2 of the coolest older guys that we've ever gotten paired with. And I say older, they're probably in their like mid 50s, late 50s. They're older than us, all right. And I played like shit. I made 6 bogeys in the front. I had 6 bogeys, 3 pars, shot 42 on the front. And this guy's just licking his lips, and he's like, "So y'all want to play for like $20 a team on the back? Best ball carts?" And I was like, we can if you want. And his partner's like, let's just play for a beer. Let's just play for a first round of drinks. We'll go get a drink. And mind you, we're having a great time at this point. I proceeded to shoot one over on the back, and they had 0 chance. I closed them out in like 15. I
thought you just said you played bad.
I did play bad until the back, but I had 2 birdies and 3 bogeys in the back.
Man, a 1 over. That's a round.
But it's a tale of 2 nines. Like,
yeah.
It was.
I was watching something, and it was like maybe Thursday or Friday of the Hero, and one of the announcers was talking about Scotty because he just bogeyed, and he had Scotty's birdie percent after a bogey's like 33%. Like one out of every 3 holes after a bogey, Scotty Scheffler birdies. And it just blew my mind how many putts these guys make. And I really I wish I had a backyard with a perfectly tailored golf green so I could just become a stick at putting. But I'm settling for inside 100. I'll go to the range and just hammer inside 100.
Now, have you I know you haven't because you actively stay away from it, but the Good House put in a sick backyard.
I saw that. Yeah, that looks sweet.
Yeah. And they did like a 30-minute video of them like picking different holes in the backyard or different tee boxes.
Yeah, because they have a tee box, right?
They have one tee box or maybe one on either side, but then they were just like hitting out of the grass and like they pick a hole and they were like flop shotting it over the pool. And like, dude, I would be in fucking heaven if I had that set up.
I saw that. I saw a little bit of that on Instagram. I'm surprised it took them so long.
I think they just travel so much that it's just
they're
like
playing so much golf too.
They play so much golf. Like when you're home, they're probably playing video games and watching sports and just hanging out, doing their podcast, bullshit. And like, you know, if I've traveled and played that much golf, the last thing I'd want to do is come home and play golf, knowing you're going to be on the road in 2 more days playing golf.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when it's winter months and they're back, they got somewhere to hang out and practice, and I would love to just entertain, get the grill fired up, have people in the pool. You're doing a chipping contest. Like, I
Hmm.
I don't have the capacity in my patio to really do anything like that, but
Yeah, close enough. Or yeah, you can't do anything with grass,
no,
but
I
you
could.
can host.
I wouldn't be able to use real golf balls, but that left corner where I had the putting green before,
Hmm.
I thought about ripping out all the pavers and putting down an artificial green,
Oh my god, dude.
and then putting like a mat on the other side of the pool and just chipping at it with like
Oh, that'd be cool.
those
Too much.
foam golf balls.
Is it
You
a
know what I
lot of
mean?
money?
It'd probably cost me a few thousand. I mean, nothing that probably cost them 30 grand, 40 grand.
Hmm.
Um, which is
Probably
just
cut
kind
down
of
for the shout out. Garrett Clark's Instagram, his like personal Instagram, he'll just throw like 15, 20 carousels on the gram. And all of them of the house look so cool. That looks like a sweet house.
I
I'm
want to
s-
say that's the house like back in the day they rented that thing. I feel like they bought it from the whoever they're renting it from. But
Mhm.
I feel like that backyard, they've been there for a while.
Yeah, I feel like they've been there since a really long time.
Like I would
2020 minimum.
I would be surprised if they didn't just end up purchasing that from whoever was renting it. Because I
Oh,
remember they put out a video that they were renting this badass house in Texas, and this was the new good house, and all the people had their rooms and gaming setups and editing room, and I mean it's like a 7-bedroom house. And
yeah.
then Garrett probably just got enough money. He was like, I think I'd buy this for myself.
I'm so surprised. We gotta fix what that your damn screen. It's like once a minute.
I don't know, dude.
I gotta watch this on TV later and see if it's annoying because it's crazy how
The
often that
problem is I
happens.
think it's my monitor.
I'm sure.
Why would my monitor translate to the camera is more of the problem. I don't know.
We'll have to work out the kinks. Set all this technology. Oh, the surprise that really doesn't matter. I bought this $50 camera. It's actually sick off Amazon. It does everything I need it to do, and I've already made a NFC playoff picture video with it. But this is
So
a
is it
game changer.
just a still camera?
Yeah, yeah. Because you know how I was reading this whole like I'm trying to do more face videos on my YouTube just to build an actual following as opposed to clickbait and stuff. And I read this article that was kind of interesting about like YouTube's I'll post like a any NFL video and you're going to get 5k, 10k views whatever. But if it's my face, it never picks up. Like the most you'll gets like 3,000 and I read this interesting article about just quality YouTube's algorithm and ranking stuff just based on the quality. So it's like I might as well just look into it because TVs used to cost so much money growing up, and now they're like $100. You could get my TV right on the ground's $100, and I'm thinking, I guess maybe that happened with cameras.
Dude, Mitch stumbled into fucking Best Buy and got a Vizio 85-inch for like 600 bucks.
85 inches.
He's like, I wasn't even planning on buying a TV, but it was such a good deal that I
Oh
couldn't.
my god,
He's
dude.
like, I moved the TV into the other spare bedroom, put the 85-inch in the living room. He's like, it's almost
Yeah,
too big. But
85.
$600. I so before your time, you might not even have been born. You probably were, but I was in like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I worked at Best Buy. I
Oh
remember,
wow.
I remember like a 42-inch TV cost like $1,500. Like a nice 42-inch Samsung was like $15.99. And there were TVs at like 55-inch, you're paying 2 grand.
Damn.
Our Samsung in the living room is a 60-inch. We paid like 450, 500 bucks.
Really? That's a 60-inch.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big
55.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's like one of the only things that's gone down that I can think of in price.
Well, technology in general has gotten cheaper. And the funny thing is, phones continue to get more expensive, and I think it's just a complete scam. There's no reason that they should be charging $1,200 for a phone when a TV that basically can do everything that a phone can do. Maybe not as quick. Typing on it is a little more difficult. Ease of use, stowability, putting it in your pocket. Why is that twice as much? Like, why is a phone more than $400 or $500?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. They're all made overseas. They're all subject to the same shipping, right? If you think about it, really, to ship 100 TVs, you can probably ship 5,000 phones just in the same space.
You lost me. There's numbers and math.
Think about like a container you see on the shipping container, right?
Yeah.
It's 40 feet long. Let's just say for round numbers, you can fit 100 TV boxes in that container. You can fit pallets and pallets and pallets of phones. So it's not like the shipping cost is more to get a phone to the US than it is to get a TV to the US. What the fuck makes a phone so expensive? I would love to know.
That's so funny. I've never heard. I've never experienced that in my life. I've never heard somebody talk about the actual boxes and the crates and what fits in the crate. It's like I've never experienced that. Yeah.
Holler at me.
Unique. Interesting. All right, just get the cat out of the bag about Notre Dame. I don't
look, you're always the one that said, why don't you give Notre Dame credit? I never discredit Notre Dame. Dude, I just don't talk. Hold on. I don't talk about Notre Dame because they have a good team, but unfortunately, the same as the Big Ten, they just don't fucking play anybody. And unfortunately, they lost 2 stupid games, one of which Miami just happened to be in a conference, and that got them in. Duke fucked everything up. Duke beating Virginia was not expected. 5-loss team wins the conference, sends JMU and Tulane to the playoff. I still don't fucking understand. I've looked it up and researched it. I have no idea how this works.
Something about the conferences, dude. It's so stupid. It's obviously broken. And in general, 16 games. I think you were talking about that a few months ago. Just like in general, 16 games makes the most sense. And
16 teams or games?
16 teams that's just perfect. And it's like a little March Madness. I never even Notre Dame being out of the playoffs was not really, I feel like didn't even really gain traction. And then Dave Portnoy on Monday on Wake Up Barstool starts spewing all this BYU bullshit and all of this Miami propaganda because 1 week ago, Notre Dame was 1 spot ahead of Miami. And so he starts literally throwing just an insane tantrum. And then it catches on. I blame literally Dave Portnoy for this because nobody cared Notre Dame was in the playoffs. This guy spews it, and I knew immediately if it comes down to Miami or Notre Dame, the stupid, retarded playoff committee, you see that video of them watching the games, like, give me a break. It's like the government. Like, oh my God, this is outdated. This makes no sense. Not the government, but
yeah.
Do you know the video I'm talking about where they like pan over all the committee? They're all just on like recliners watching 30 TVs. I had a feeling Miami was going to leapfrog Notre Dame and they're going to send a statement. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm heartbroken. And I could not care less about any of these games. Although it is cool for JMU because my aunt went there. And I've been to that college before. So, yeah.
Who was Notre Dame's other loss? Was it NC State? It was somebody stupid.
Texas A&M by like 1 point.
And that's a better loss than fucking
in game 2
with NC State. Miami lost to NC State.
Yeah, Miami lost to Louisville and NC State.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Notre Dame has an argument for having better losses. The problem is the teams they beat are just
Just get rid of Tulane and James Madison and put it in Notre Dame and Vanderbilt, Texas, whatever. Why is Bama? Why is a 3-loss Bama team in here? I mean, that's a whole thing. Oh my God. Heartbreaking.
I'm with you. I'm with you. The other shitty thing is like Indiana beating Ohio State gave Ohio State a better draw in the fucking tournament.
Did it? I don't even remember the bracket.
Indiana is going to play the winner of Oklahoma and Alabama, which Alabama beat Georgia earlier in the season. They lost to them the second time around, but then Oklahoma beat Bama. So, like, they're still going to play tough. So, either one of those teams has a chance to beat Indiana. And then Ohio State plays the winner of Tulane and Ole Miss, I believe.
Ooh.
So, it'll be Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, Ohio State. That's a pretty fun matchup.
Ole Miss by 1,000 against Tulane. If they lose that game, I would be very shocked.
Yeah.
And obviously, we talked Kiffin last week, but, you know, Ole Miss has a chip on their shoulder. Coach just leaves before their playoff run. They're in a good position. They played well in the Egg Bowl, beat the shit out of Mississippi State. You know, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting playoff. The shitty thing is we have to watch the JMU and Tulane games, which are going to be boring as fuck, and no one's going to tune in past the first half. They're both going to be 3-score games. And that's what's frustrating is I think that a Notre Dame or a Texas is going to – Notre Dame or Texas is going to play Ole Miss closer than fucking Tulane.
Notre Dame's going to beat Ole Miss.
We'll never know. But I don't disagree with you. It's possible. It would have been possible. They had a much better.
It was probable.
Not going to jump on that bandwagon, but
Notre Dame, I'm telling you.
The interviews that Shane Gillis did on that were fucking hilarious.
On what?
He's a huge Notre Dame fan.
I haven't heard Shane Gillis' name in a while. What do you, like on his pod or?
So he went on someone else's pod and did like a 20-minute segment on Notre Dame not making it.
Oh, really? Was he pissed?
I'll have to find the link, but they were strictly just talking college football. It was not like a, you know.
Was he pissed?
I think he was understanding of why it happened, but now it's like calling for them to join a conference. Like, you got to make yourself relevant if you're going to get those types of favoritism.
Stupid.
It is stupid.
Beat the whole goddamn ACC. The ACC has not been good at football since I was a child. So stupid. There is the only golf thing I have is I have to Google it. It's called the Golf Channel Games. And it looked unique. But I might have got by the advertisement. So the overview is Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy compete head-to-head and captain two teams of world-class players in this rapid-fire golf competition featuring timed and strategy-focused challenges at Trump National Golf Club in Jupiter, Florida on December 17th.
So it's kind of like a match thing, but not a match. It's more of like big break.
Seems like it, yeah. It seems like an arcade style match. Luke Donald, yeah, they showed the teams, and Luke Donald was one of them. It was kind of interesting, and it was like that guy, that Chinese dude.
Minwoo Lee?
No, he's like actually Chinese. Hao Tong Li.
Hao Tong Li. Okay, I wasn't let you act like I was that far off.
Oh, dude! Oh my God, the PGA Tour oh my God. Okay, what a stupid! All of these golf websites have gone just complete shit. Okay, players compete in the head-to-head duels with 2 minutes on the clock. Must combine power and accuracy to launch drives into a scoring grid. And then there's a combination of chipping and putting in which players hit shots from multiple locations around the green before tackling a putting gauntlet with varying distances. Just 3 minutes to compete both challenges.
This sounds miserable. Like the cash game, the skins game with Keegan Bradley was pseudo entertaining. I turned on the replay because it was on like Amazon Prime. I didn't know it was even happening until the day afterwards. I went to Amazon. They happened to have the replay of it. I turned it on in the background while we were just hanging out on Saturday morning or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
That's at least something that I can just have on. Oh, Keegan's up X amount. Xander hasn't won a hole. Like, I don't know how you think you're going to grasp the attention of golf fans with bullshit like that.
There's like practically nothing available
You know what I would love to see?
to show you.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see the PGA Tour take 4 golfers and do something like a YouTube format, like something funny. Hey, spin the wheel to see what club you hit. Oh, you're 106 yards away and you pulled 3-wood with bunkers in the front. Like, that would be hilarious to watch the best golfers in the world try to fabricate shots with weird clubs and doing silly shit versus like, we're going to make this crazy format with chipping and putting and like hitting glass windows. I don't know, man. That just doesn't seem like it's going to do anything for me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cheesy. The graphic they gave, I think, was kind of cool. You can go to this for $75, and I can't find anything online to show you what it's gonna look like, but I'll remain hopeful. It's not really been documented or advertised.
For $75, you can just walk in and watch this.
Yeah,
What day is it on?
December 17th.
But what day of the week is that? It's a fucking Wednesday. Get fucked. People work. Like, are they in Florida this week?
No, I think the season's over. Or the season, I didn't even know because the season started. I don't really know how it works. Nobody really knows. But the 2025 golf is done.
So there's nothing until after Christmas.
Yeah, and you've got the Optum Golf Channel games. But yeah, there's and was that the first event Tournament of Champs is done too, so
apparently there's Q School presented by the Corn Ferry at TPC Sawgrass this weekend. I wonder if they'll actually televise Q School. That would be interesting. Yeah. I actually wouldn't mind watching that.
Mm.
Seeing some perspective guys from the Corn Ferry and getting in there to try to grind it out to get their tour card. Cool. Like I might tune into that. But yeah, it says first of all, oh no, that's 2026. It looks like our next scheduled is the Sony Open in Hawaii.
Sony Open, yeah.
January 15th. Sony used to be in fucking Florida. It's bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Sony is what was at PGA National. I could be wrong.
I have no idea.
They're calling it the Cognizant Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
I thought they got rid of the Cognizant. Or I thought that was just like a fill-in. Oh, yeah, it's still a thing. Joe Highsmith won.
I don't know why I thought the Sony used to be in Florida. I guess I'm wrong.
You can look it up. Sony Open Golf. It started in Hawaii as the Hawaiian Open in the 60s. Then it became the United Hawaiian Open for a year, United Airlines Hawaiian Open, and then the Sony Open.
Oh, you know what? It was the Honda was there.
Oh man, the Honda's a classic.
Yes, that was what was at PGA, not the Sony. It was the Honda Classic.
Yeah, they rebranded the Cognizant.
Yes. Sony,
With
Honda, those are two household name brands. I feel like it's acceptable to confuse those.
That's Rory's tournament. Nick made a video and sent it to me a few years ago when he played it. He hit the 3-wood on 18. That was a classic grind tournament with a winner at like 8 under. Those were the days. Well, that's all I got, really.
Yeah. Got your Jets jersey in the background.
Mm-hmm. I got my Jets jersey.
Got Miami still trolling me over there in the corner.
Oh my god, that needs to come down. Yeah.
They're in the playoffs, man. Let it ride.
That's gotta come down.
Let it ride till they lose. That needs to stay there until Miami loses.
It just breaks my heart. I didn't realize it.
Play me a tune on that little guitar there, man.
Okay.
Send us out. Give us the outro.
Okay. Excited for dinner.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited for Ohio State to lose to whoever they play first. I think if Ole Miss beats Ohio State, I'm going to have so much shit talking potential to all my Ohio State friends. They're slated to win the national championship, and they didn't play well against Indiana, but
nope.
The road is leading to them winning just based on stop it. It's just disrespectful.
It's off.
That is utterly disrespectful.
And look at what's filling in.
Hey.
Good old Ole Miss.
I love that.
Good old Ole Miss. All right, folks.
Auburn's going to have a 10-win season next year. I'll leave you with that. Goalish for the absolute turnaround in Auburn's program. See how it plays out.
There you go. If you watched on YouTube, thank you. And if you didn't, you should. And if you did, we'll figure out Ryan's technical crap. And that's it. Thank you for listening or watching. Have a blessed day.